What's going on, guys? Benching today. Today we're doing a variation called the Larson press. It pretty much is just where you have your legs either hanging off the bench or up in the air to take away any sort of leg drive. It helps you just to work your chest and take any other variable out of the movement. So warming up with 135, I did that for 2 or 3 sets, I think. And then I moved on to 4 sets of 5 at 185 today with a 1-second pause. So I think all of them moved pretty well. Some of the reps were kind of slow, but that's given. You're not always going to be 100% perfect. And one of the problems I was having was with these benches, they're so narrow that it was hard for me to get a good balance and make sure that I was set up right. So sometimes I would be rocking back and forth and trying to fight to keep my balance on the bench. And these benches are just bad overall. They're really low to the ground. They're, like I said, narrow. They're not ideal, but in life you work with what you're given, and this is what I was given, so this is what I'm going to work with, and I'm going to do my best to be the best at it. So this was my third set. This is my second set, and went pretty well. That last rep was a little slow, and then this rep was pretty slow too, but got it all the way up. He tried to help. I was like, no, I got it, so that was good. Moving on to the third set. This set moved pretty well. I'm pretty happy with my bench right now. I was not very happy a few weeks ago. It was just, everything was moving slow. I was having trouble at 185. I did go up and hit 225 for 1.5-ish today just to see how it would move, and I felt like 225 moved pretty well. Like I said before, I'm considering doing a meet on October 31st, but I still haven't heard back from Pete on what he thinks about that. If he tells me he doesn't want me to do it, then I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave everything up to him. But I just wanted to hit this to get my mind where it needed to be, because I would like to hit at least 245, 255 on bench in the competition. And as you saw, that it was semi-paused and it was kind of slow, but it was good. And then the second one, he did help me a little bit. I probably wouldn't have gotten the second rep, but I was feeling it, so I went for it. Shoulder press was definitely not good today. I started out going for 125 and it didn't go well at all. I barely got 1 rep, and then I went for a second and just didn't even get it all the way up. So I dropped it down to 120. I was supposed to be going for 4 sets of 3, and 120 moved a lot better. On shoulder press, the linear cutoff is just ridiculous. It's crazy that I can only do 1 rep at 125, and then you take 5 pounds off and I can pull out 3 reps. But your shoulders are just one of those things that, like I said, the cutoff is so drastic that going up 5 pounds really does make a difference like that. But these were real grinders, but I knocked them out just because I know that shoulders are something that is really holding my bench back, especially at the lockout. So I knew I had to get this in and get the work done, so that's what I did. After that, moved on to some pause dips. It was supposed to be a 1-second pause at the bottom, and when I was doing it in my head, it was a 1-second pause at the bottom, but as you can see here, it's a very short second. It's like really a half second, so that's something I need to work on, is making sure that I get those pauses longer. I used to be the same way on bench, but I've been working on that, so just got to make sure I get the pauses to an actual second. After that, we moved on to some rear delt cable, whatever the heck they're called. I forgot what they're called. Rear delt cable flies. I did 4 sets of 15, I think, on this, maybe 5 sets. And those were good. I was feeling super strong on those with my rear delts, so I was happy with that. And just keep grinding away at the shoulders. Even though they're so weak, you got to start somewhere. Everyone that's great started somewhere, so that's what I'm doing. And you got to admit that you have certain things that are not perfect about yourself, and then tackle those things head on. That's what I'm doing with my shoulders. So that's my advice to all of you guys out there. If you have a weakness, admit it. Even if I had to admit it to other people, admitting it to myself was not enough. So I told all my friends, I told Pete, look, I have weak shoulders. We need to work on this, and that's what we're doing. So admit your faults and then just go and kill it. That's all I can say about that. Finishing up this workout with some decline dumbbell skull crushers. I think I did 5 sets of 15, and some of the dumbbells are missing, so I went in between 20 and 30 pounds. 20 was too light, 30 was too heavy, so I ended up just going back down to 20 so that I could get all the reps, and then I tried to squeeze in a few extra reps if I could. That's gonna be it for this workout. If you guys like these videos, make sure to let me know in the comments section what you think about them, or if there's anything else you would like to see me do. You guys can really help me out by giving this video a thumbs up. I have a lot of awesome things to share with you guys, and I can't wait to get everything worked out and show you what I have in store. In the meantime, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. It's Untitled Death. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.